All right, I'm going live. Hello, Internet. Welcome to the Awesome Wood Things channel. You're watching another Learn Adobe Now session. I am so thrilled to have you here. I am going to finish the branding iron artwork that I started. I'm really excited about that. I'm doing it two ways. One, for the branding iron, and two, a more detailed version for other uses. I got about halfway through last time, and I'm going to finish it. God willing, and the creek don't rise. So, really excited about that. Super glad to have you here. Remember, after this session is over, this live session is over, this goes unlisted on the Awesome Wood Things channel, but you can always find it by going to my Facebook page, facebook.com/Awesome Wood Things, and scroll down through the public posts, and you'll find links to these unlisted videos after the show is over. Or you can go to patreon.com/Awesome Wood Things, give $1 or more as a patron support, and then you'll have a list of all of these reruns of the Awesome Wood Things show if you ever should not catch an episode. This way, keeps the channel mostly woodworking related, even though there's overlap with Adobe Illustrator, and that's all good. Look at what I have here. I've got these lights. Check them out. These are connected to the interwebs, and you can control them. That's right. During this live show, you can turn these puppies on. Here's how you do it. So there we go. So it's connected to super chats. So if you give $1, the blue light goes on. And then on up the line, as you go up, more and more things fire. If you give over $10 or over, all four of those will activate. And that's going to be how it is. It watches, I guess it's like every 10 seconds it checks. I also have my subscriber count Dalek over here. His name is Scud. SCD, subscriber count Dalek. He pronounces it Scud. He's been quite a handful. He tries to exterminate me every now and then, but that's okay. He watches that live subscriber count, and then if it goes down, well, he's connected to all servers, including the YouTube servers, so he knows what goes on that platform. And if you unsubscribe, he'll know who you are, and then he'll leave the office and exterminate you, and then come back, because he only likes that number to go up. So that's Scud, pronounced Scud, and he's there. He also lights up when a super chat comes in, any dollar amount super chat, and when a new entry happens to the Makers Rock collaboration that is going on now. We're taking signups. There's a form that you fill out. He watches the spreadsheet, and when a new entry lands in that spreadsheet, oh, there we go, $5. Yes, there it is. Look at that, both the blue and the and now watch, we'll do this too. Woo! The blue one is the one that lights up the least. It's very dark blue. But yeah, so yeah, super chats come in. Thank you, Dave the Wood Barber, for the super chat. It says, light up the life. Yeah, so $5, you get, you're supposed to get the green one too. Wonder what happened. Maybe I don't have that configured properly. Well, no fear. Watch what happens here. So we can do green plug. There we go. I had to do that manually. I can control it with the phone too. Thank you, Dave the Wood Barber, for the super chats. I appreciate that. We will put your channel in the chat room. Please go check out Dave the Wood Barber. And uh-oh. Is that the right? That might not be the right. Yeah, there we go. No, that's not it. I think I got the channel. Yeah, there we go. Is that what I put in? I don't know if that's the URL I put in there, but we'll put that in there again. That's Dave the Wood Barber's channel. And let's see here. You know what else we do? When the super chats come in, you permanently get a spot on the show. Not only this show, but also the next show, All Things YouTube. Look, see the Dalek lit up too. So we'll turn off the Dalek. We'll turn off the strobe, the green, and the blue. Isn't that cool? Oh, that's fun. Thank you for that. Yeah, that's a lot of fun. Oh, I got some more people in here. Who do we got? Jamie Page from JP Woodwork. Of course, Dave the Wood Barber. Thank you for the super chat again. Simply Wooden Creations. That's Russ Clarity. And Odessa Woodworking and Maker Shop is here. That's Al Forte. Harneal Media. Steve Nealon from Harneal Media. AH Bespoke. Hello, hello. Excellent. Good to have everyone here. Remember, if you have a question along the way, hit me with the @ reply. So type @AwesomeWoodThings and it'll light up really bright for me so I can see it. Oh my goodness. What just happened? Look in the chat room. Scud is in the chat room. How did you do that? Oh, that's right. He's connected to the back end of YouTube. He must have created his own account. And he's an admin too. He's got the wrench. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Listen, he is quite a handful. My recommendation to everyone watching is try not to engage him directly. He can fly off the handle. And he may threaten to exterminate you, but just take it with a grain of salt there. Yeah. Oh, wow. I can't believe he's in the chat room. Daleks ask human questions. Humans shall not ask Dalek questions is what he's saying in the chat room. That's crazy. Oh, I had no idea he had an account. I'm telling you, he's really intelligent, and he thinks he's better than all humans. Oh, that's nuts. Cool. All right. Who wants to play along in Adobe Illustrator? I do. All right, we'll get this going here. Boom. Look at that. So this is where we left off. Yeah, like Dorge then. Yeah. I mentioned something to Steve. I'm like, hey, I really like your Dorge character. Do you mind if I do something similar? He was like, go for it. He's such a cool dude. I love Temple Boy turnings. Okay, now if you remember, I have both a detailed version and a flat version. So this is what I've got going here. So see how the it gets much more simplified. This is the simplified, and here is the full detail. So I'm going to continue that process as we go. Yes. And I'll start with the detailed. Now I only have to draw one of these axes because they're mirrored. So I will Gotcha. All right, so we are just going to draw this outline. Using my Bezier curves. These are actually called line segments. Adobe got lame and called them line segments. But their real name is Bezier curves. So I'm just going through the outline here. Yeah. Guess Bezier was just too difficult for everyone to grasp. What's wrong with French words, I say? All right, that's an outline. Oh, people in the chat room are saying this logo is awesome. although they did not use the word awesome. They used a swear word. Try not to swear on the air. The YouTubes sometimes don't like that. Although I guess for me it really doesn't matter that much because these do go unlisted. I think all that swearing stuff comes into play if they're pushing and promoting the video after the live stream is over. But whatever. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Russ Clarity is saying he's not scared of SCD. Not at all. I'm telling you, Russ. Russ, you don't want to poke that bear. He is a madman. Well, he's actually not a man. He's an alien. He looks like a robot, but it's not a robot. He is. There is a living, breathing alien inside that metal exterior. Think of that exterior like a tank. And yeah, he is. He's wicked smart, and he has access to technology that we don't have access to. And he has. He also has advanced weaponry. He has what do you call it? The particle beam weapons. Very sophisticated. So yeah, you're on your own there, Russ. If you cross Scud, I've somehow convinced him to play nice. And watch my subscriber count. And I'm not quite sure why he agreed to do that. And I consider myself lucky every day that I'm not exterminated. So be careful. Be careful. Make it easy for me, Matt. I need to scroll this and can't be bothered to be there for a week. LOL. Oh, right. Okay. Scroll this. Yes, Jamie Page is going to make this into scroll saw artwork. Scroll this. And I will try, my friend. I have made very subtle creative changes to this. And in many respects, those few creative licenses I took are more simple. So you'll be happy about that. Or you should be. Yeah, yes. I'm just doing a variety of techniques. And with the amount of work I have ahead of me, this is a little bit of a different show. So if you're new here, I'm usually quite the little chatterbox. But to kind of keep my focus, I am going to be slightly more quiet during the show. Just slightly. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. And I might not call out every single technique I'm doing. Although I'm not doing any technique I haven't covered in the past. But still, I'm going to make these white. And, oh, wait a minute. That's... artistic license. Is that what I said? I don't know what I said. Reading the chat. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Al's pretending to be Scud. Yeah, I know. It gets kind of carried away a little bit. He's a cool character. I'm kind of getting confused with the shape. I'm like, am I drawing black? Am I drawing white? I don't know. All right, I'm going to copy this over here. I'm going to use the technique I love to use, and that is the Pathfinder. Pathfinder. Yeah, there we go. Make sure you can see it. And then I like this guy. Boom. Every time a path crosses, it cuts it. So if there's a path here and a path here, you hit Pathfinder, and then right there in the middle, it'll cut it into separate line segments. The only problem with that is it makes the line fill with non, stroke with non. So then you just got to get the little eyedropper going. I have no idea what the chat room is saying. Chat room's going crazy, which is good. I am pro shenanigans in the chat room. Man, what am I doing here? I can't figure this out. Oh, yeah. Okay, I think I got it. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Now I'm joining. And then I should be able to there we go. All right, let's see. Now I'll take this, drop it on, send back. Well, not send it back. Yeah. All right, that's not bad. Get rid of that. I'm gonna keep that. These white things I want out of there. Humans should ask Matt questions. Ask. Any questions? Let me know. I will do my best to answer. Now I will do shapes and highlight that. Delete the rest. Send to back. There we go. There we go. Look at that. It's an axe head. Woohoo! Remember, folks, all the super chats are going to fire these lights. God, this is really hard. Those lights. That's a lot harder to do. So if you give $10 or over, all four of those, the strobe light, the blue light, the green light, and the red light, they'll all fire. And I'll turn off the lights and we'll have a little dance. Now the question is, see, I've got more of these things, these little smart outlets. I can do more. I'm thinking bubble machine. I'm thinking fog machine. I'm thinking confetti cannon. And I'm thinking glitter cannon. What do you think about that? Who was the voice behind the Daleks? I don't know. Actually, I think I do know. Uh-oh. What is that? Scud is here. What are you... How did you get in my live stream?
All Daleks love Adobe Illustrator.
Well, that's good to know. Oh, my goodness. See, I'm telling you, he has full control over these platforms. He is connected to the back end of YouTube. And he just told me he loves Adobe Illustrator. All Daleks love Adobe Illustrator. Not glitter, too much mess. Well, the thing is, if I do enable a glitter bomb, it would be a high dollar value super chat that would trigger it, because it would have to be worth me cleaning it up. Oh my God, look at this detail in this guy. Whoo. Who was the voice behind the Daleks? Yeah, I did see a video of the voice actor of the main Dalek, and how he how the technology, how he had some sort of soundboard, like an analog soundboard, and was able to alter his voice. I can't believe he broke into my live stream like that. Yeah, Scud, you better behave yourself. I mean, I can't be having you jumping on my show. You know, this is a one host show. You are not a co-host. You are just you know, on staff at Awesome with Things. And you know, don't overstep. Don't overstep. Nicholas Briggs says Odessa Woodworking and Maker Shop. The actor who voice acted the Daleks. That's a crazy you know, just it's a crazy character. I mean, I just love the whole backstory. You know, they they want to help the universe. And in what way would they help the universe? Well, they want the universe to only be filled with perfect beings, and the only being that's perfect is Dalek. So, in their efforts to help the universe, they are going to exterminate everything that isn't a Dalek. And to them, that's a noble cause. So, by exterminating you, they're doing what's best. And they only have one emotion, which is hate. So they're ill-tempered. Has Russ been put in timeout? Haha. Scud, did you put him in timeout? Don't be putting any of my audience in timeout, Scud. I don't know how you got that wrench, but I'm not too thrilled that you have it. So Al is being very quiet, very unlike him. I'm suspicious of Scud now. I think he has eaten Al. LOL, says Jamie Page. Oh, well, you know, he could have went into his account and, you know, gave him a channel strike, or maybe even disabled his account. Who knows? He's he's got quite the bag of tricks, I'm sure. Because I mean, think about it. He has full admin control of the back end of YouTube. Like, what? Why? You need to be careful. I'm telling you, he's not someone that you want to. Not someone you want to mess with. Now, this is one of my favorite techniques, and a lot of people don't do this. Path, offset path, -9 points. And what this is going to do, this path here that I have highlighted, it's going to push it in and make a new line. Oh, boy, that was oh, jeez. First one was much better. But yeah, I messed that up. Offset path, -9 points. Wow, that's not good at all. I'm trying to get it to land like right here. Path, offset path, -5 points. Nope. Object path, offset path, -4 point. Yeah, that one I like. Sorry, can't dance. Dave, I would not recommend other acronyms for Scud. It's subscriber count Dalek. He might go off. I mean, you do what you want. I'm giving everyone fair warning. He's got a hot temper and admin access to YouTube. So like you You choose your words wisely, everybody. All right. If anyone has a line art issue and you want my help, don't be afraid to ask. Or if you have a suggestion for a show, hit me up. I'm most active on Facebook. The personal profile is Matt Haas, Matthaas. Um, I typically don't do creative design work. Like, I've got an idea and I need help turning. That's typically what I don't do. But if there's a production issue, something isn't working right, or you have an existing piece of art that needs render, that's things I usually say yes to. So anyway, just throwing it out there. I like to help. Like to help where I can. It's not a super hard program to learn, but it does have challenges, and it's not the easiest. Um, so if I can help, I'll be happy to do that. Oh, see, now he's going crazy. Do not underestimate the power of the Daleks. Yeah. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. All right. Where are we at here? Okay. Okay, about halfway through the show. That's the thing about this, man. Time flies. Time flies when you're doing line art. Actually, that's one thing I realized when I was in college. I'd sit down in front of Adobe Illustrator on my 9-inch black and white Macintosh, the Apple IIc, not the Apple IIc, one of those little beige little 9-inch Macintosh, and then the time would go by like that. I'm like, I got to find a way to get on the pay clock with that sucker, and I did. And I did. Oops, I missed it. I missed it. I did not place my anchor point directly over the open anchor point. And or node. Node is also a correct term, although it's seldom used in Adobe Illustrator. It is a valid term. I'm going to use my offset path again. I love offset path. Object path, offset path. And we'll go positive 3 points. Engage. Yes! Landed right where I wanted it. See, this way it's exactly the same. It's exactly the same distance here, same distance here, same distance here. Love it. I don't want to draw these stripes just yet. I'm going to move on to this. We'll get the ellipse tool. Punch that up a little more. Copy, paste in front, scale. And I do not want to scale strokes or corners. Let's go 110. There we go. Just a little bit. I'll do it manually the rest of the way. There we go. Copy, paste in front. Scale tool, target, grow. Boom. Copy, paste in front. Target, grow. Less detail might have been better. Yeah, and I do have less detail already over here. So you can see that's minimal detail and maximum detail. Same thing with the leaves. Maximum detail, minimum detail. I'm just doing it twice because that's the way I roll. Copy, paste in front. Copy, paste in front. Ah, I did not paste in front. Paste in front. He is doing both, Andy. One with less and one with full. Yep. Yep. Copy, paste. Even though the one with less detail is the one that's more urgently needed. Save. Gotta save every once in a while. Last thing you want to do is crash. Thankfully, that doesn't happen very much anymore. It used to happen all the time. I remember one time I was doing this and I went object, path, outline, stroke, and it crashed on me. I lost my work. Guess how many times I use outline stroke without hitting save? 0. That happened 20 years ago. I never forgot it. I shall never crash and lose my work after using that command again. Do you have a Windows computer? Awesome wood thing, says Odessa Woodworking and Maker Shop. I do. I have a Windows 7 that runs my coin op video game emulator. So I play classic Frogger, Joust, Donkey Kong on my Windows. And I also put Aspire on there too. Control S is easy to use because it crashed. Yeah. Yep. So, yeah, Command S on the Mac is what I do all of the time. Yeah, I think Al's getting at because Windows crashes all the time. I think is what he's saying. I don't think it's not so much Windows crashes all the time. It's that it always installs updates. Updates. Didn't they even do a thing where they're only doing it once a Tuesday, or at least the major ones? Whatever. I got to get work done. Then again, if you don't install the updates, then you're kind of hosed because you'll get the 0-day exploits. That's where the evildoers get the patch. Then they see they look at the code and they can infer what problem the code fixed. And then they write exploits exploiting that problem. Even though the code just fixed it, the idea is they'll unleash this new virus into the wild and they'll infect everyone that doesn't update. So it's called a 0-day exploit. And, the premise is people will be lazy and not exploit. And those are the ones we're going to get because they chose to be productive rather than go through the install process to update their computer. That's called a 0-day exploit. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I remember the World Technology News. This must have been 10 years ago. Someone got a hold of the uncompiled Windows operating system code. And the only really thing about that, the only interesting thing about that is it left the developer comments. They were visible because when it's compiled, all that stuff sort of melts away to the public. So you could see the developers talking back and forth, commenting on code snippets of the core operating system of Windows. And it was like, hashtag junk, 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 hashtag I can't believe this exists, hashtag this code is comically amateurish. Like it was brutally harsh. Oh, it was bad. It was bad. That was years ago, though. Years and years and years and years and years and years and years. Uh-oh. Scud says it was my Supreme Dalek that got the Windows code. Yes, the uncompiled Windows code the Daleks have access to. How's my subscriber count? That's good. My subscriber count did not go down. And if someone on the chat room is not subscribed and you do feel like subscribing, it will roll up in real time. Did everyone see Bobby Duke got 2 million subscribers? Did you see that? It's crazy. He's a cool dude. Mr. Bobby Duke. 2 million subscribers. Microsoft should have stuck with Longhorn. Oi, oi, oi. Command S, save. Save your work. I just subbed again for good luck. Rockin' Woodworks. Well, someone must have unsubbed because it went down one. Oh, well. It's all good. Hey, it's all about click-through ratio and watch time. Those are what matters. Good to see you, Eloy. How are you, brother? Click-through ratio of human videos is critical. Critical. Average view duration of human videos must be above 50%. 50%. Oh, Scud's going crazy. Daleks love analytics. Yes, they do, apparently. Oh, nope. Sub count's going down. Better pack it in. My YouTube days are over. I was at 4,670. Now I lost 2 of them. Whatever will I do with myself? That's the thing about YouTube. You make good content, do it because you love it. Rest sort of falls into place. Or at least it should. Eloy, this is Dave the Wood Barber's logo. I think you were here last week, but I'm rendering it in both exquisite detail for funsies and in limited detail because this will be a branding iron. And branding irons can only accept so much detail, just due to the nature of the hot objects make very large and spread out wood burnt marks. Also, everyone, what I typically do is make Facebook events for these live hangouts, and I invite people that typically show up. So, bottom line is, if you would like to be invited on these Facebook events about these live hangouts, it's a pretty convenient thing because it's unobtrusive to others, and it gives you a little reminder. It'll say, hey, this is coming up in an hour. And then I put the little hangout link right in the Facebook event, and you have access to the page so you can watch the show. It's kind of a neat little thing. So if you're not being invited to these Facebook events for these hangouts and you would like to be, let me know. I'll be glad to add you to future Facebook events about these live streams. It's kind of a fun little thing, I think, anyway. Just have to friend me up on Facebook. MATTHAAS. Now, am I doing the same thing where I'm redrawing the... Yeah, I think I am. Yeah. Oh, yes. Thanks, Dave the Wood Barber. I see that you said they are mirrored, and I'm heading down that path now. Bloop. Yeah, look at that. Think smarter. Work smarter, not harder. Kind of a awkward saying. One that's overused, but somehow applies in this case. Oh, baby, look at this. We're getting there. Oh, now see. The type. I'm going to have to render this type manually. Unless someone in the chat room knows what font this is. If you know, say something. If you see what this font is, say something. Comic Sans. Al, that's one demerit. You're heading for a timeout with that Comic Sans talk. Every time I see Comic Sans, I think of the Funny or Die video where they had the font convention. And it starts out, it says, "It's good to see some familiar typefaces here." Typefaces? Oh. You need me to zoom out? Yeah, there we go. Can you see both? Yeah. The Wood Barber. Here, take a screen grab. I did try and go on what the font and look at these fonts. I need to screen grab. All right. 3 more seconds for screen grabs. Oh, he says he's got it. Okay. There we go. Affirmative. All right, so let's see here. See, now, I think I'm kind of shooting myself in the... See, I'm breaking my own rule. The rule is Illustrator can draw any path as long as the arc is 90 degrees. So if the arc is like that, 90 degrees, it can do it. If it loops more than that, then you may need more than one anchor point, and that's what I'm running up against. Oh, I also have a new protocol for the internet. Taco equals yes, salad equals no. So, all live show hosts, if you have a yes or no question, don't have your audience type in yes or type in no. It's salad emoji equals no, and taco emoji equals yes. Thank you. You're welcome, internet. I'm making the world a better place. At least I think. Okay, now let's look at this one here. So see how this handle is that? Like, is this one 90 degrees from that? I think it kind of is. So I think I can save. Yeah, I can save that one. Yeah. Okay, so I think I'm good there. See, it's this one I overshot. See that's way more than 90 degrees. I should not have turned this around that far. That was my fault. And see, this is the thing about Illustrator. This isn't an artifact of my talent or lack thereof. It's just not possible. And Arneo Media, bacon and tacos. Yeah, bacon can be used if there's A or a B choice. In other words, if one of the choices isn't no, since bacon is also awesome, bacon could be a no choice. Oh, and I see Scud says he says Daleks love tacos. It's sort of the intergalactic food, tacos, I think. Not surprised that aliens like tacos. Oh, I have something I can talk about here. So, I'm thinking about hosting a new show on YouTube. Um, it's not a learning show like Learn Adobe Now or All Things YouTube. It's more of like a not comedy, but more of just an entertainment show. It's a show where we ask the chat room, or ideally someone, to come on the show for 5 minutes, like come on the live stream, and then the premise is you need to tell me and the other co-hosts something we don't know, something awesome, something that will blow our minds. The show will be called Mind Equals Blown. And if you are successful at telling us a true verifiable fact that we didn't know that blows our mind, you will win virtual tacos that have no value in the real world for bragging rights. And then we will in turn tell the audience something that will blow their mind. So the hosts will have queued up a topic to talk about. And then we'll have fun. We'll interact with the chat room. We'll encourage people to check out other people's channels, things like that. So it's going to be called Mind Equals Blown. And I'm thinking, I don't know if I'm going to launch this or not. So I guess the question is, if you think that's a premise for a good show, taco equals yes, salad equals no. Vote now in the chat room. And let me know if the Mind Equals Blown show would be a good show. And remember, the super chats will fire these lights. The more you donate, the more lights that will simultaneously turn on. Going from blue to strobe to green to red. And the Dalek will light up too. Scud the Dalek. Oh, we have one taco. Mind Equals Blown. I don't know how I'm going to spell it. I don't know if I'm going to spell it with the equal sign or the spelling out the word equals. I don't have a taco. See, that's the thing. It's kind of hard to sometimes get the find acts, get get the location of those emojis. But anyway, mind equals blown. I think it's a good premise for a show. I mean, the idea is we have fun. The whole point is, get to know some new people in the chat room, have fun, learn some fun, interesting facts, have our minds blown. Who doesn't like to have their mind blown? Come on. I see IE supposed to vids in the chat room. That is my brother. Figuratively and literally my brother. Hello, Mike. His name is Mike. Say hi to IE supposed to vid. His name is Mike. Same last name since he's my brother. Haas and Fafa. Gotta go, guys. Good night, all, says A.H. Bespoke. That's Andy, I think. Good night. Oh, someone's dropping burritos in there. Oh, and centipedes. What's that all about? Yuck. Worst insect ever. Oh, we only got 9 minutes left. Don't worry, Dave. Whatever I don't finish, I will finish after the show. I won't drag this out another week because I know Jamie Page and Javi wants this too. Javi wants to put this on his CNC, I believe. The most complicated woodworking logo of all time. Join those two. Scud says, leaving early will not delay your extermination. Oh, there's no escaping Scud. He knows all. He can go anywhere in time and space. His plasma rifle is fully loaded. And he's ill-tempered. But it has kept me occupied. Yes, Dave. Yep. Oh. Scud's talking about people's emoji games. I get the idea that Scud likes emojis. Maybe it's something to do with it's more practical. Because I know he gets frustrated because humans have to do things that are much more antiquated. Things like driving places rather than just warping through space and time. And yeah, he gets... he probably likes emojis, I'm guessing. Since it requires fewer keystrokes. Uh-oh. Russ says SCD is schizophrenic, capricious Dalek. I'm telling you, don't poke that bear. It might not end well for you, Russ. And if that's the case, I want it on record. I've given you fair warning, my friend. Fair warning. So I don't want you coming crying to me when all heck breaks loose. This is fun. See, I could do this for hours. I love doing this type of thing. And you know, that's the thing about, I'm going to end it here. I'll end the rendering here. That's the thing about being an artist and doing artistic work. It doesn't matter what the subject matter is. You can render a font or you can render an Italian sports car. It's the same level of enjoyment. And it's true. It's true. I've done both. I've done an Italian car show where I did 3, 6, 9, 12, 14 Italian cars, or maybe it was 12 Italian cars, I rendered in Adobe Illustrator. And I've done jobs where I created my own typeface. Equally the same amount of enjoyment. Really is. All right, folks, we've got just 4 minutes until the top of the hour. I'll have to end this live stream and get ready for my All Things YouTube show. I'm going to cover new YouTuber techniques on All Things YouTube. So I'm going to end the stream here. Remember, patreon.com/awesomewiththings. You're for $1 or more, you get access to all of the reruns of the show. These shows go unlisted. You can always find the reruns for free by going to facebook.com/awesomewiththings. Scroll through my marketing posts on the wall, and you'll find links to these shows. All right. Thank you, everyone. I will. Hopefully I'll see you over on All Things. Oh, let me drop the URL here. One moment. Where is it? Oh, it's not showing me. Okay, never fear. I can get it. Oh, see, you can go to my events list. This is what I was talking about. I've got the events, and then here's the event for the new YouTuber edition. And if you scroll down, there's the link. Copy link address. Oh, yuck. Hold on. That was a nasty one. It does that super long Facebooky URL. Let me flip it over. Hold on. There we go. Is that better? Gosh. Let me go share. Oh, here we go. One moment. There, that's it. The link is in the chat room for the next show. Oh, man. This is crazy. All right, folks. I hope to see you over there. Thank you for playing along on Learn Adobe Now. Awesome. We'll see you in a little bit.